Carson Beck, he's terrible. Yo, to be honest, I don't even want to make this video. Carson Beck is just so laughably but like Megan the Stallion, Pinky 2000s, just a thick. It's the first minute. I can't say it, but he's terrible at playing football. He needs to stop playing football. I think it's 4 or 5 interceptions within 3 games. We're going to take a look at that. I'm sorry. It's sad as a Texas fan for us to get blown out. And I want y'all to rewatch that game. I'm not making excuses, but he threw 3 interceptions in that game, dog. That defense is amazing. I'll give it to Georgia. Hey, that Ole Miss offense is pretty good too. So holding them to 25 is actually really good. But that Georgia offense is lethargic. Hey, y'all beat us fair and square. Maybe Texas is just bad. But you know who was worse? Carson Beck. He's terrible. He's played terrible last week. He played terrible in the game where they killed us, University of Texas. It's crazy, even though we lost by 15 points or whatever. And then again, at home at Ole Miss, the offense, as lethargic as it's been, continues it, and you get beat basically by Ole Miss. There's 3 minutes left. I'm just going to go ahead and record this. My thing is that remember that people had Carson Beck like on top of their big boards, right? Oh, Carson Beck won. Then, maybe Shedeur Sanders. I don't know. Maybe Jackson Dart. Then Shedeur Sanders. Then, what's it called? Because no one was saying anything about Cam Ward, to be honest with you. I got to be real with you. So, few people were saying something about Cam Ward. Maybe Cam Ward. But Carson Beck, he's a ceiling guy. He's got the tools. He's 6'3". He's got the arm and the decision making. He's terrible. He's bad. He's bad at playing football. He's bad when he played us. He's bad in this game. He's been bad for the last 2 years. He's the reason. And I've as someone who lives in Georgia, by the way, spoiler alert, I give him the benefit of the doubt. I like the Georgia team. Like I want them to do good. I know it's crazy as a Texas fan, but like a lot of my fans are Georgia. It makes me happy when my fans. Now when they play us, I wasn't happy. Obviously, clearly, y'all can go watch that video. But no, it's cool. I live in Georgia. It's a cool vibe. If you know anything, if your team's ever won anything, it's a cool vibe when your state team, your whatever team, your local team is doing it. Okay, yeah, the dog's doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not maybe a dog fan, but that's cool to see that. In other terms, it's terrible to watch him. In the terrible arm sleeve and the awful eye black, it's just disgusting. People say I yap. That's the point of this channel, by the way. If you think I yap too long, you're watching the wrong video. Let's talk about these stats. Carson Beck, 18 for 28, 163, 5.8 average, and an interception. Just good on ya, mate. Good on ya, mate. I love it. The rushing game was also lethargic. This offense, I called it out. I've always said it. That offense is just, in the last 2 years, without that 5'10", 6th-year senior, that 32-year-old quarterback they had, without Stetson Bennett, this is the most lethargic offense. He is the key. I'm sorry. The walk-on 7th-year senior with an alcohol problem. Let's take a look at the next few games for Georgia. They got to play Georgia Tech, obviously, so very, very scary there. At the end there, they got Tennessee and Massachusetts. They could lose to Tennessee, and I think Tennessee is a very underwhelming team too. I think they haven't really been delivering in the way that they need to be delivering either. Look at Ole Miss. What's on the rest of there? With this huge win against number 3, you win against Florida, you win against Mississippi State, and you're riding off into the sunset, son. Let's look at Carson Beck. Because I think some people are overestimating the underestimation. And can I just talk about this game, actually? I'm going to talk about the game in totality because I really just talked mostly about Carson Beck. When I was watching this game, not only is this offense so insanely lethargic, not only is there no spark, and that defense is scary, though. But regardless, Carson Beck was in hell. That boy was in hell. Them Ole Miss defensive line, one of the best defensive lines in the nation, by the way. I mean, it's SEC. It's all NFL players. They're interesting. They're one of those defensive lines. They remind me of Tennessee a little bit, in Kentucky, where they just got like length and size, and it's like I know they probably don't technically play in amoeba defense, right? But like it by proxy of the bodies and different sizes and where they line people up, they're basically an amoeba defense. You know what I'm saying? By term of them just being so wild and being so crazy XYZ, and just being so multi there. But it's good to see them look that good. Look good to see them turn their season around. They've got them. They had themselves a little bit of a schedule, dog. I mean, Kentucky, South. I mean, LSU, Oklahoma. Well, Oklahoma was supposed to be good, and then Georgia. I mean, probably not as good as Georgia's, but Georgia is getting exposed there. They've got probably one more loss, and you better watch out for Georgia Tech because they might shock you. You saw what they did to Miami, but no, getting dominated at all phases of the game there. Besides the defense, I really thought the defense, I mean, all things considered, played decent. I talked about this in my other video. Like, sometimes your offense has to bail your defense out, like, and vice versa. Sometimes, hey, defense, you can't allow 22 points every game. But sometimes you can only, I mean, if you let 30 points again, that's unacceptable. But if you hold one of the best offense, one of the most explosive offenses in the nation to 22 points, hey, y'all can't score 3 touchdowns? Y'all can't score 3 touchdowns and hit a field goal. Is that too much to ask for from a defensive perspective when you're going against one of the most explosive offenses in the nation? I don't know. I have no idea. But continuing on and continuing forward here, Carson Beck, he's terrible. Back in 2023, he had 72% completion, 3,900 yards, 9.4 average, 24 to 6 touchdown to interception ratio, 55 long, 167 rating. Not bad. Right now, he has 65.5% completion, 23.02. So he's not, I don't think, on full course to hit that 4,000 mark. 7.9 average, 17 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. That's like Brett Favre numbers. And God, wait, he threw. Oh my God. Wait. Okay. I was watching the game. I thought they said that wrong. I swear they said that wrong. No, he's had 3 interceptions in back-to-back games. They said he's had 3 interceptions over the past 2 games. No, he's had 3 interceptions over the past 2 games. He has 8 interceptions in 3 games. And he threw 3 interceptions against Alabama. Golly, dog. It's not about the number. It's about the frequency. Against Florida. I don't know. Maybe there's a bunch of tips and whatever, and X's and Y's and B's, but a lot of people have people. Can we pull up a big board 2024 best quarterbacks? Can we pull that up? Carson Beck. I want to see. I want to see something. You know what I'm saying? Boom, Carson Beck. Right there. We're going back in the season. Who we got? I want it from back there. Ranking the top 10 quarterbacks. Carson Beck. Number 1. Y'all crowned him after last season. After last season, they had a lethargic offense. That's what we said about Georgia. Last season, they can't get explosive plays. They can't get the ball down the field. They can't find their explosive guys. And I felt like it was a receiver problem. I felt like Carson Beck was doing his job taking care of the ball. But when you get to this point, it's just, I don't know. He's 2 packs of ass. It's as simple as that. If you don't believe me, this is what the people said. We're gonna talk to people real quick and get up out of here. EJ used to be taken off a must-beat team to be relevant in CFB. They are obviously not good. Yeah, they beat Texas at home. They did, but I have an excuse to bring up. We're not a good football team. Only saw it when we played in Austin. I cannot wait until Carson Beck leaves UGA. O-line and Bobo needs to be reality. Yo, like I said, Carson Beck was getting annihilated. Oh, well, that's not nice, old Ro. That's not nice. Oh, well, that's not nice. That's not nice. That's kind of fresh though. They said they're gonna repo his Lamborghini. That's crazy, dog. Don't let them do it to you. Yeah, man. With that being said, that's all. I don't want to yap too long. People say I yap too long. Appreciate y'all. Like the video if you like it. Dislike if you don't like it. Subscribe. All that fun stuff. Peace.